Good morning, children. Today we are going to discuss about kingdoms, kings, and an early republic lessons. Subtopic is there Janapada, Mahajanapada, and taxes. About this three concepts today we are going to discuss. First, Janapada. Janapada. About this we are going to discuss now. The Rajas who performed these big sacrifices were now recognized as being Rajas of Janapadas rather than Janas. See, king simply is not going to be elected by the people. What are the great sacrifices he is doing for the sake of people, then only he is going to become a king. Or else, to get that position, it is not a simple way. Okay. Then next is there the word Janapada literally means the land where the Jana is set is its foot and settled down. Some important Janapadas are shown map number 4, page number 57. Yeah, children, page number 57 we are going to see in that in next page is there. Then for whom we are going to call a Janapada. Those those who kept their first foot over the land for them and those they were settled in that spot only for them we are going to be called as a Janapadas. Then archaeologists have excavated a number of settlements in the Janapada such as Purana Kila in Delhi, Hastinapur near Meerut, and Atanjikher near Attah. The last two are in Uttar Pradesh. See, children, these are the Mahajanapadas or Janapadas first excavated by the archaeologists. These are the first settlement which we are going to be see in our India. That is Purana Killa, Hastinapur, then Atranjikher near Etaha. It is two are it's located in Uttar Pradesh. There people they lived in huts, kept cattle as well as other animals. Grew variety of crops, rice, wheat, barley, pulses, sugarcane, sesame, and mustard. These people they were doing agricultural activities. They kept cattle and even they used to grow these wheat, barley, pulses, sugarcane, sesame, and mustard. These things they used to grow in their field. Then next they made earthen pots. Some pots they were made it and they are using for their daily sake. Some of these were grew in color, others were red. One special type of pottery found at these sites is known as painted graveware. One special kind of pot it was found that is painted graveware. It is going to be called or it's going to be known. As is obvious from the name, these grave pots had painted designs, usually simple lines and geometric patterns. As obvious from the name, it is famous from the name. Simple curvings of lines we are going to see over the pot, and those are it's going to be called as geometric patterns, or it's going to be seen in geometric patterns. Then Mahajanapadas. Children, now we are going to discuss about Mahajanapadas and these Mahajanapadas were found about 2500 years ago. Some Janapadas became important than others and were known as Mahajanapadas. Some of these are shown on map number 4. Children, Mahajanapadas, it was found in the year 2000, year it not mentioned, 2400 years ago it was there. And Janapada and Mahajanapadas, about the description, it is wherever it's located, about that we are going to see in this map number 4, page number 57. In Janapada also we saw this, and after this we are going to see in this Mahajanapadas. Okay, most of the Janapadas had a capital city. Many of these were fortified. This means that huge walls of wood, bricks, or stone were built around them. Means Mahajanapadas, they had fort and it was constructed by bricks, stone, and wooden buildings we are going to see around them. See some of the Janapada and Mahajanapadas we are going to see Avanti, Ujjain, then Gandhara, Takshashila, then Panchala, Kosala, uh, Vajji, Anga. So these are the Janapada and Mahajanapadas we are going to see. It is in the map also there. Okay. Okay, children. Then we are going to see next forts were built because people were afraid of attacks from other kings and needed protection. See why the fort it is needed, because other king they are going to invade on the kingdom. That is the reason fort where it is important to get protected by the enemies. Some rulers wanted to show their reputation, their richness, rich, powerful they were by building really large, tall, impressive walls around their cities. These it was become a powerful way they used to display. They used to show in this way to constructing tall and huge fort. By this they are showing their powerfulness. Then also in this way, the land and people living inside in the fortified area could be controlled more easily by the king. That's what they used to construct the fort. They are going to construct the fort. A fortified area could be controlled more easily by the king. That is the reason. Means they can control, they can rule the people, and that is the reason they are going to be rule here. That's what they were constructed this fort. Building such a huge walls required a great deal of planning. Thousands, if not lakhs of thousands, if not lakhs of bricks or stones had to be prepared. This in turn meant enormous labor provided possibly by thousands of men, women, and children, and resources had to be found for all of these. See, children, big buildings such as Great Wall and bricks, great to construct the wall, Great Wall for bricks, stone, wood need is there. For that, resources is need is there to prepare these all those things. Thousands or else thousands, if not lakhs together. These bricks, stones, or it is need is there to construct like these fort and palaces. Then the new Rajas the new Rajas now began maintaining army. Soldiers were paid regular salaries and maintained by the king throughout the year. See, children, here we are going to see that king had that army force in his kingdom. For that, he had that separate wing army force. For them, army peoples, for soldiers, he was paid amount that also it is in a punch marked coins that is given for the soldiers to lead their entire family. Then next is there about taxation system. As the rulers Mahajanapadas were building huge forts, maintaining big armies, they needed more resources. See, children, two concepts are there. Big buildings are that buildings building huge forts and maintaining big army. It is a big task for the kingdom. Anyway, they are going to get the income per annum only. Means feudatory kings they used to give a tributaries for this main kingdom. So these are all the things they used to get by the peoples and feudatory kings by annum only. So by this it is not enough to construct the huge fort and maintain that big army. That's what they are making a plan that to make a revenue system to generate a revenue from the people from his kingdom. So what are the things he was made a preparation for that, five kind of the aspects he was prepared. Means five ways he was find out to get the amount in a form of a tax by the people. What are those? So first one is their agriculture. See children, now we are living in for 21st century computer age, technology age is there. Then also agriculture is a backbone of our India. So think about that. In those times there were no any technologies, computer was not there. So at that time basic are that main occupation it was agriculture only. So that's what all that entire agricultural products it was there, no? From that one six they should pay to the government, pay to the kingdom, that it is going to be called as bhaga by the share it is, which it is they used to pay in a form of tax to the government. That one is going to be called as bhaga. Then next one is there on the craftsman people also they made it a tax. How you know? These goldsmith, weavers, these carpentries, and blacksmith, they used to be work in a month one day for a sake of king and kingdom. So in this way they used to pay the tax to the government in a work sense. Then next one is their herders. Herders were also expected to pay the tax in a form of animals and animal produce. Means animals they should donate to the kingdom, or else animal produce they should pay to the government. In this way they should pay the government, they should pay the tax to the government. This is fourth way, and fifth way by the hunters. Hunters gatherers also had to provide forest produce to the raja. So children, it is about how the taxation system about it was there in the time of these king ruling and all. First how it was started to get the tax from the people. I told you five ways. Agricultural, one is agricultural activities by say one sixth of production, that it was called as bhaga. Then craft by the craft peoples, then herders, third way herders, then fourth way, that is from that important one is by the businessman, by the trading goods in a fair and uh, weekly markets, and by that what all the things are it is going to be sell, no, that from that they used to pay the tax to the government. By the traders fourth way, and fifth one by the hunters. So the revenue it was became more. By that they can construct the huge fort, and even they can maintain the big army also. This is about taxation system, Janapada, Mahajanapada, and taxation system. Today's the three subtopic it is I discussed with you, and remaining one in next classes we are going to discuss children. Okay, children, bye. Take care yourself. Thank you.